Hey everybody, it's Joey. Super excited to have another video for you today. It's been a bit since I've put out a video. Haven't really played too much Resident Evil. Honestly, there's really not much going on for Resident Evil right now. No updates, nothing new, nothing cool. Nothing new to make any kind of videos about. I can only make so many no damage runs with this weapon or that weapon or, whatever. So, really excited to see that Dead Rising is coming out again. And for anybody who's watched any of my videos, I'm a huge fan of Dead Rising. And we're definitely going to play this one. I want to see what it looks like. Hopefully it's updated in a lot of good ways. It is just a remaster. It's not a remake. So, I think the game is, like 14 years old or something like that. I got to look it up, but it was a long time ago that I played this game. I was working at Microsoft at the time. And, wow, it was one of the first cool games out for the Xbox. Definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be, a cool game. I bet you it's going to feel really good, and it's going to provide me something to play. I was going to try to do Dead Space for a while there, but just couldn't get into it. Plus, I was working a lot and playing a lot of gigs, and music has taken up a lot of my time. So with that said, I definitely want to do a quick video on this and see what it's like. So let's get into it.
My surprise when Capcom, out of nowhere, decided to not only revive the series, but it just so happened to be a rebuild of the first game from the ground up. After spending time playing the first 2 days of 72-hour mode, I
spent a lot of time having to use that sickle weapon. That sickle weapon was actually pretty sick.
Confident that Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is shaping up to be everything I could have wanted in the long-awaited return to one of my favorite franchises. Yes, I did say rebuild, but let's clear the air. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is not a remake, but a remaster. As such, protagonist Frank West's story remains unchanged. Indeed, you are still Frank, a fearless freelance photojournalist who heads to a small Colorado.
Okay, so you're still going to spend a lot of time on that roof going through that frickin' air vent or whatever the hell that thing was. God, I must have went through that thing about 1,000 times, plus the goddamn hallway in the mall as well. So I guess we're in for a lot more of that.
Town and must survive 3 days in a zombie-infested mall, all while trying to uncover the truth of what caused the outbreak.
Bring the whole family down,
Yet,
the frying pan was hot. That's new.
Unlike Dead Rising's HD re-release in 2016, the Deluxe Remaster has been revamped using the RE engine, providing more realistic lighting, better facial animations and expressions, not to mention significantly more detail throughout the mall. Dead Rising, specifically the first 2 games, were known for the yin-yang contrast of putting players in vibrant, massive playgrounds infested with hordes of undead. These modern adjustments of adding detail to the
I can't even tell you how many times I got ran over by that car outside until you learn how to kill those guys. That going outside is kind of triggering.
Environments, especially the implementation of realistic lighting, breathe new life into Willamette Parkview Mall. So much so that I could not help but stop myself every now and then to really take a closer look at all the new changes to familiar places that were made to warrant this remaster. Fortunately, behind a big shiny coat of paint and realistic lighting, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster also provides a massive quality of life update to virtually everything.
Yeah, I love the sword. It looks like it was getting some work done right there.
About gameplay. Combat has been overhauled to make it a more fluid experience, most notably the ability to move while aiming.
Yeah, so that's new. Have to see how that works out. I mean, I definitely had a lot of gripes with the first one. You couldn't move around while aiming at all.
Of course, you cannot always play offense against the undead. Sometimes they will grab you. In the moments that they do, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster has made it easier to get a zombie off of Frank. When a normal grab occurs, you mash a button instead of twirling the thumbsticks to get the zombie off of you.
I would much rather mash a button than sit there and twirl the thumbsticks, that's for sure.
The new control scheme still takes some time to get used to. I still found myself in the old habit of pressing the button from the old controls when trying to
I don't know how the old controls are really going to matter. You know, for me, I think I played it on Xbox, you know, and now I play PlayStation. Plus, it was so many years ago. I doubt I'm even going to remember what the original controls were, or even how this game was played, really. It's pretty much going to feel like a new game to me.
Perform actions like picking up an item. Fortunately, if you really miss the old control scheme, there is an option in the settings menu that allows you to revert to classic controls that mimic the 2006 original. Naturally though, it comes with the same restrictions found in the original version, such as the inability to move while aiming.
Kinda worried about it.
I'd recommend everybody just to try out the new controls and, you know, try to make that work, because it looks like there's some upgrades with the new controls.
My personal favorite in the new gameplay changes is how Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster addresses item durability. Instead of having to keep tabs on how many hits you have until your item breaks, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster introduces an item durability bar. This small blue bar is displayed for every item you pick up. Meanwhile, firearms are a lot more useful in Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, especially the handgun. A well-placed shot to a zombie, even at a lower level, you can kill your undead target with one bullet. And with great aiming, you can shoot a zombie's head clean off with the pistol. AI has also been improved greatly. Well, mostly. While I did not get a chance to play the entire 72
Please, like this guy, this Carlito guy in the beginning was just a joke.
hour mode, the boss battles I encountered felt like the AI was still a bit dumb. Fortunately, the AI in survivors you can rescue has improved immensely.
That's the worst, man. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times you're like, get over here, go there. How many times you had to do that. The most stressful part of the game is running these survivors around, that's for sure.
Making it a lot easier to escort. Not to mention that the entrance to the air ducts and into the security room now include steps.
Okay. Yeah, this needed some updating right here.
Go!
Go!
Dead Rising has always been known for the freedom it provides to players. You could go and do the main story mission, but you weren't necessarily required to follow that path. You could do that while also trying to do all the side quests and saving as many survivors as possible. Or you could simply skip the story entirely and just run around the mall killing zombies and maybe doing the side missions. Most of the side missions still come from Otis, who will contact you on the transceiver. While you still have to answer calls from Otis in Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, you can now let the call play uninterrupted by pressing a button to skip the dialogue. This sped up dialogue option also translates to interactions with the NPCs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's a definite quality of life upgrade right there. I can't even tell you how frustrating that was in the first one.
Especially some survivors who have some long-winded conversations with Frank before they decide to follow him back to the security room.
What, you want to stick around with them? With the ones that ate your little... Come on!
Lastly, the photography minigame has been tweaked immensely. You can still move while aiming your camera, but there are some additional changes, such as an autofocus button and the ability to tilt the camera. More importantly, Frank can upgrade his camera. Throughout the mall, you can obtain new parts that unlock new features, including a flash. Based on my time with the game, prestige points distribution has also been tweaked, allowing for more opportunities to gain experience points and thus further incentivizing players to use the camera, especially when it comes to hunting down all of the PP stickers scattered throughout the mall.
Perfect.
While I was upset that I could not play the entirety of 72-hour mode, my time with Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster gave me all of the information I needed to feel confident that Capcom just might have knocked this more than a remaster, not quite a remake, right out of the park. I am especially eager to see the changes, if any, made to Overtime and Infinity mode, and I look forward to playing the final build when Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster releases to digital storefronts on September 19th.
Yeah, so I mean, it seems pretty cool. I'm kind of hurting for a video game, so I think it's going to be this one. I looked at Star Wars for a little while, but I still might play it. I don't know how many people are really going to watch, you know, Dead Rising again, especially since it's not a remake, it's just a remaster. So, but just wanted to put out a quick video, and hopefully I'll be able to make some videos coming up soon. It's been a little while, and looking to get back into it. Got a little bit of time off, especially October and November are typically pretty slow for me, and it'll be good to play some video games during that time. So hope everybody's doing well out there, and take care.